Hello everyone, welcome back. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. Let me try it one more. Captain Bomba, 99. I guess it's not so hard to pronounce. I got it right. I got a little dyslexic and I got the K and the B mixed up. But anyways, this is no fancy introductions, no shenanigans today. We're just going to watch. And no Carry the Stupids or theme. This is just... every now and then this happens in World of Tanks. A game is played and the result is so insane that it shocks the entire World of Tanks community. And this is the game. Look at that, there's a shit barn, V4005. That tank can do a lot of damage. So can this one. This one has armor though. He did not, oh, yeah, tree down, take a shot. It's your guess whether that shot hit or not. But when he started this game, he had no idea that he would achieve the result that he did, and his teammates did. Nobody did. Hence, and he goes for another blind shot. And so does the FV. So, blind shooting the obvious bush that some tanks usually, other TDs and tanks, the bush right at, what is it, D7, D8, in that area. But the result is so shocking that we just have to watch, okay? And I'm going to just do my best to not intrude too much. There's no stories. We won't go off on a tangent. Let's just watch the game here because it, like I said. Occasionally, a shocking result emerges from the pit of despair and the barrel full of BS that afflicts this game generally. The thousands and thousands of absolutely horrible 2-minute blowout. You know what I'm talking about. The average World of Tanks game. So this one starts a little slower. It's not over in 3 minutes. The teams have deployed fairly well. This team has pushed the rails fairly aggressively. The enemies are defending the rails. They should have pushed the rails a little bit more. This team has the advantage. The team that pushes the rails on this map usually has the advantage. And you notice that this team has moved and controlling now past the dip, the bridge on the rails. And it looks like the enemy team has pushed en masse into the city, which is not usually a good strategy. Because once you win the city, then what do? You have to drive through the open. And that's... then tanks like this will shoot you. But this guy is not contributing very much. He didn't push one flank or the other. He's staying in the middle. And what could happen in a situation like this is if your team wins, you don't end up doing anything. You have a terrible game. But if you sit kind of in a defensive position like... and people are pinging the map here saying, what are you guys doing? If you sit in a defensive position like this sometimes... if it's a close game, or if your team loses a flank, you can become very important in the battle. And it's with a slow tank like this, sometimes it's difficult to decide what flank you go on. 'Cause let's say he pushed the rails. He would have been the last guy there, and by the time he got there, they've already won the rails. So what does he do? Does he go back? Does he stay there? It's hard to commit in a tank that's big and slow like this. And this guy's got 3 marks on his barrel, and he knows that to consistently do damage, he has to be in a position where he can flex either way. And now he's going to flex this way because he's noticing his team is losing, and he's going to say hello to this guy. Oh. See? He's able to flex to defend the city now because he's seen that his team is being pushed. And the enemies now are won the city. And if they're stupid, they'll just push forward into the open. And tanks like this can eat them alive. But he's not going to charge forward. There's no reason to charge forward. Take note if you're trying to be consistently good in a tank, especially a slow tank. You know, on other maps where there's obvious choke points, this is not one of the maps that has choke points. It has 2 different flanks. They're not necessarily choke points. Oh, quickly. Can you do it?
Move on, lads.
Ho, 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 ho.
No chance.
Ho, 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 ho. Some maps have choke points that are not far away, where the battle there's always a battle of the heavies in a certain choke point. On those maps, it might make more sense to go to the choke point in this thing. Because if you don't participate in the big battle in the choke point, you don't get any damage. Sitting back at your base, you basically wait till your team loses the choke point, you're going to lose the game. But on this map, you can flex. And so far he's flexed for 3,000 damage, which is more than his HP, so he's already contributed. He's already done more damage to the enemy team than the HP he has, so it's a positive game. Should always view that as you didn't help your team lose. It doesn't matter that there might be a TD on the enemy team that does better than you. That can happen. But on average, if you do more damage than the HP of your tank, you haven't helped your team lose. Some tanks are required to do more damage than their HP because they're the big guys on team. Like this guy is one of the big guys, so doing one more shot of damage. Now he's clearly in the territory of, I've contributed to this battle. He can feel good, even if they lose, saying, well, I did 4,000. Ooh. Ooh. That's not very nice. Get your barrel out of the way. Get your barrel. He's telling his teammate, get your barrel up. His own platoon mate. He was going to shoot the side of that tank, but his platoon mate had his barrel. Platoon mates like this. Who needs enemies? Just get out of the way. Yeah, like that. He almost put his barrel in the way again. When choosing platoon mates, have a little discussion before you start the game. The correct strategy for his platoon mate now is to go on the other side of that big heavy tank, to go behind him so he has a clear shot. He knows his teammate's going to help him, but don't go in between. Just makes it harder for him. And that's why his teammate's dead and he's not. He was probably going to die anyway. But I think this guy could have pumped out 2 shots quicker. Oh, and he missed that. If his platoon mate just didn't panic and got a little bit out of the way. Okay, that AMX that hurt you the first time is back again. And now he's hauled down. And now he's holding this choke point, or this flank. He's holding the flank. He's driving a buzz. Ooh, he bounces that one. Ka-bounce. And now wait, patiently. Wait for the... Where are you, AMX? I know you want to shoot again. Mr. AMX, you do want to shoot. He should load an HE shell for the mouse. Load an HE shell for the mouse and take him out. He's only got 267 HP. An HE shell will kill him. His HE shell has 85 pen, 1400 HP of alpha. He would kill him with an HE shell. Unless he gets really unlucky. But he does not load an HE shell. Interesting. So he has to make he's got to aim his shot carefully then. Ooh. Back up again. You want to back. Those are not the tanks you want. You want to back up. You're stunned. That's funny. He would have backed up and he took the shot, but his SVG stunned him. Now that's funny. And there's his dead teammate in the way. Why did he go behind the mouse? Shoot! There you go. He did it. Okay. Well, they're losing 6-9. They're down by 4,000 HP. And you got a fairly immobile, turretless TD holding the line here. And this is where it becomes shocking. Now he's got see, it's not over in 4 minutes. His team, who had been winning the rails, who pushed the rails aggressively, has now given those up. You see that? They dropped the ball. The IS-7 is cowering back to the base. He's got a Vickers here that really isn't doing anything. He's got a convoy that's in the middle of the lake, ready to die. Like, I don't know what the convoy is doing over there. Ooh, I think is he proxy spotted? No, he's not. He can't poke out there and shoot this guy because he'll get pummeled. Now, see, he's backing up so he won't get proxy spotted here. This is smart. He's got to watch out for that AMX 5120, who could kill him if he turns sideways here. He's hoping the FV comes around the corner. The FV was spotted, but he is not. They're not within the proxy spotting circle of each other. His team does not have good map position. There's there's that different AMX 13 and kills the convoy. Just like I said, what's the convoy doing in the middle of the lake? He's getting ready to die. Oh, and now he can kill the FV. If he goes behind him, takes a chance. Would you take the chance of killing the FV? His FV is dead. Things are just falling apart now. If he pulls around to kill the FV 4005, will he get shot 5 times by the AMX 5120? Oh, there he's got. Now this is fortuitous, and he takes him out. That was a lucky. The AMX showed himself, and he takes 864 death blow shot. And he stays now behind the knoll, behind the grassy knoll. Gets hit by the T-92. Unfortunate. Maybe you should have backed up a little bit, anticipating the artillery shell. Now, don't go around that way. Go around the other way and kill the FV. That's what I would do. I'd go around, not that way, because you'll get shot by enemies. Perhaps the other way? Oh, what happened? Oh! Somebody helped. Vickers, you can play World of Tanks. So he says. What's the Vickers doing? Nobody knows what the Vickers is doing. Oh, boom! Oh ho! Don't worry about your teammates. Just worry about yourself. Which one of his teammates killed the FV? Was a good, important kill. Very important. And did that IS-7 just shoot that guy on the move? The IS-7 just shot that guy on the move, guys. The IS-7 was just... He loads HE. Well, take the shot. You got HE loaded now. And he prefers to just zoom in and out. Take the shot. You got lots of ammo. He's waiting for the IS-7 to move up and spot. Boy, that IS-7 must have turbo. Look at that IS-7. Shoots one guy on the move and zooms around the map like a medium tank. Now he knows that the IS-7 spots an SPG who's propelled himself into open ground because reasons. And now there's only 1 minute and 59 seconds left. And what's going on? Oh, look what's happened. All of a sudden there's a T-110E3 in front of him. A T-110E3, heavily armed. Someone's capping. They could lose now. So it's all up to him. Or the IS-7 that can scoot around the map like a medium tank. And he has to go for the T-110E3. And there's 2 of them in the cap. He has to decide, does he go for the cap or does he go for the T-110E3? He takes a shot. Someone spotted in the cap. He's got to aim his gun, aim his gun, aim his gun, aim his gun, and reset the cap. There's 2 in the cap. The Vickers is finally doing something. The Vickers is heading towards the T-110E3. The T-110E3 is going to... The T-110E3 shoots the Vickers. And then someone took out the T-110E3. There's 2. There's 18 seconds left in the game. 18 seconds. There's 2 of them in the cap. He's reset the Yag Tiger, but he's not reset the other... And there he is! What the hell is the Grenade doing in the cap? And that was the most shocking thing of all. What the hell is the Grenade doing in the cap? Oh my God, says the FV4005. They could still win by capping, but the Grenade is still spotted, and the Yag Tiger is now driving around like a Muppet, and he explodes. Don't act so surprised. Yank tigers explode every day. And the Grillet shoots. He shoots him. And it was so shocking I missed the ending. Who the hell killed the Grillet? But look at this, guys. Are you shocked to find out that he did 11,236 damage? His blind shots hit. Look, who did he hit? Look at this. He hit... I don't know who he hit, but he hit some blind shots to get over 11,000 damage. That's incredible. That's shocking. It shocked the entire World of Tanks community. That was a good game. That was a good game. Captain Bomba. He's the captain of Bomba. I'll catch you all on the next one.